What if you didn't need a complicated diet, extreme workouts, or a complete life overhaul to transform your health? What if one simple change, done consistently, could dramatically improve your energy, focus, mood, and overall well-being? Most people chase complex solutions, when the biggest results often come from mastering one foundational habit. In this video, we're breaking down the one change that can transform your health faster than you think, and why it works so powerfully. What is this one change? The one change is fixing your sleep. Not just getting more hours, but getting quality, consistent, and structured sleep every single night. Before you think this is too simple or obvious, hear me out, because most people are sleeping wrong and they do not even know it. Sleep is the master switch for your health. When you fix your sleep, your body starts healing itself, your hormones come back into balance, your hunger gets under control, your energy goes up, your mood improves, and your motivation to exercise and eat well increases naturally. It is not just rest. Sleep is when your body does its most important work. Fixing your sleep is the foundation that makes every other healthy habit easier to build and maintain. Why sleep is the root of everything. Your body runs on a hormonal system, and sleep is what regulates it. When you sleep poorly, your cortisol levels go up. Cortisol is your stress hormone, and when it stays high, it tells your body to store fat, especially around your belly. At the same time, poor sleep lowers your levels of leptin, the hormone that tells you when you are full, and raises ghrelin, the hormone that makes you feel hungry. This is why after a bad night of sleep, you wake up craving sugary, fatty foods. You're not weak, your hormones are just out of balance. On top of that, poor sleep impairs your insulin sensitivity, meaning your body does not process sugar well, which leads to weight gain and increases your risk of type 2 diabetes over time. Your immune system also takes a massive hit when you are sleep deprived, leaving you more vulnerable to getting sick and slower to recover. Everything in your body, your heart, your brain, your gut, your muscles, all of it depends on sleep to function properly. How poor sleep destroys your health goals. Here's something nobody talks about enough. You can have the best diet plan in the world and a solid workout routine, but if your sleep is broken, you will keep struggling. When you're sleep deprived, your willpower and decision-making ability drop significantly. Studies show that people who sleep less than 6 hours a night are far more likely to make poor food choices, skip workouts, and give in to cravings. Your brain's prefrontal cortex, the part responsible for self-control and rational thinking, gets weakened by lack of sleep. So when you're tired and you see junk food, your brain can't fight the urge the way it normally would. You end up in a cycle where poor sleep leads to poor choices lead to poor health, and poor health leads to worse sleep. Breaking that cycle starts with sleep. When you start sleeping well, your self-control returns, your energy comes back, and suddenly sticking to healthy habits feels much easier because your brain is actually working for you instead of against you. The simple steps to fix your sleep fast. The good news is that improving your sleep does not require expensive products or complicated routines. The most powerful thing you can do is set a consistent sleep schedule. Go to bed and wake up at the same time every single day, even on weekends. Your body has an internal clock called the circadian rhythm, and when you give it a consistent schedule, it starts working with you. You'll fall asleep faster, sleep deeper, and wake up feeling more refreshed. The second big step is controlling your light exposure. In the morning, get bright, natural light as soon as possible after waking up. This signals your brain to wake up and sets your internal clock for the day. In the evening, at least an hour before bed, dim the lights in your home and put your phone down. The blue light from screens tells your brain it is still daytime, which delays the release of melatonin, the hormone that makes you sleepy. Many people are unknowingly keeping themselves awake for hours every night because of their phone habits. What happens to your body when sleep improves? When you start sleeping well consistently, the changes happen fast, and they happen across your entire body. Within the first week, most people notice their energy levels improving noticeably throughout the day. The afternoon energy crash that many people think is normal starts to disappear. Your mood becomes more stable because your brain's emotional regulation centers are working properly again. You stop feeling irritable and reactive over small things. Your appetite starts to normalize as your hunger hormones come back into balance. You will find yourself craving sugar and processed foods less and actually feeling satisfied by healthy meals. Your focus and mental clarity improve, which means better performance at work or school. Your workouts feel easier and more effective because your muscles recover properly while you sleep. Within 2 to 4 weeks, people often notice visible changes in their body composition even without changing their diet significantly, simply because their hormones are balanced and their metabolism is working efficiently again. Common sleep mistakes you need to stop making. There are a few very common habits that are silently ruining sleep for millions of people. The first is drinking caffeine too late in the day. Caffeine has a half-life of about 5 to 6 hours, meaning if you drink coffee at 3 in the afternoon, half of that caffeine is still in your system at 8 or 9 at night. This makes it harder to fall asleep and reduces the quality of your deep sleep even if you do fall asleep. Try cutting off caffeine after noon or at least after 2 in the afternoon. The second big mistake is drinking alcohol at night. Many people think alcohol helps them sleep because it makes them drowsy, but alcohol actually fragments your sleep and suppresses REM sleep, which is the stage where your brain processes emotions and memories and where some of the deepest restoration happens. You might fall asleep faster, but the quality of your sleep is significantly worse. The third mistake is exercising too late at night. While exercise is great for sleep overall, intense workouts within 2 to 3 hours of bedtime can raise your core body temperature and elevate your heart rate in a way that makes it hard to wind down. How to start tonight. You do not need a perfect sleep routine right away. Start with just 2 things tonight. First, decide what time you are going to bed and what time you are waking up tomorrow and commit to those times. Second, put your phone in another room or at least turn off the screen 1 hour before your chosen bedtime. These 2 actions alone can start producing noticeable results within just a few days. From there, you can add the other habits one by one, dimming your lights in the evening, cooling your bedroom, cutting off caffeine earlier, and avoiding alcohol on weeknights. Build it gradually. Each small improvement compounds over time, and within a few weeks, you will feel like a different person. Better energy, better mood, better body, better focus, all from fixing one thing. That is the power of sleep. It's not just a health habit, it's the foundation that holds every other healthy habit together. When you get this right, everything else gets easier. Big transformations often start with one small shift. If this inspired you to take action, hit like and subscribe for more practical health and performance insights. And watch the next video to discover simple daily habits that multiply your results over time.